listeners, welcome back to my channel Rena Knits. In today's video, what we're going to be doing is discussing braids. Not the braids that you put on here, but braids that you create using cable knitting. Definitely check out the video that I posted on basic cables and how to create a cable going from left to right or going from right to left. In today's video, we're going to be combining the two together. So we're going to create a braid that goes from left to right and then right to left, all in one particular pattern. Keep watching as we discuss how to put together a left to right and a right to left cable together to create a braid. Now I showed the basic pattern of going from left to right or going from right to left. But you could do a various combination of those to get various different designs themselves. The first one I'm going to show you is the braided design. Now I'm going to show you two versions, but you could use just the one all the way through, or you could combine the two together as I've done here. If you're using 6 stitches to do your cable design, so 3 and 3 to make it 6, but with the braid, you're basically combining the two together, so you would have 3 stitches that are common between the two, but you need an extra 3 to get to do the opposite side. So in total you would need 9 stitches in order to get this particular braid. This is using C6, so cable design of 6 stitches, so I have an extra 3, so that makes it 9. If you're using a cable design of 4 stitches, so 2 and 2, so then you would need an extra 2, so you would need 6 stitches, and so forth. So you would just add an extra set of stitches whenever you're doing it. So this pattern itself is a combination of 8 rows that you would keep repeating to get that. Now in this one I'm showing both ways of doing it. So one where you could start from this side, the other one you'd start from this side. So whichever way works for you, you could use for your project. So here I have cast on 33 stitches. With the 33 stitches, I'm having 5 stitches in between both of these, both versions of the cable, showing both versions of the cable design, and I'm doing C6F and C6B, but I'm using 9 stitches to show the braid. Once you've cast on 33 stitches, your row 1 would be 5 purls, and 9 knits, and then again 5 purls, and 9 knits. And you would end with 5 purls. The back would be just the opposite, 5 knits and 9 purls all the way through. Now row 3 is where we start with the cable. So we start off with the 5 purls, and then we put 3 stitches on the stitch holder and I'm going to knit 3. So in the first one, we will keep the first 3 stitches on the front and knit 3. Then I'm going to move my 3 stitches back onto my working needle. And knit. And then the next 3 I'm going to just knit. And the next 5 I'm going to purl. In this one, I'm actually starting with the back C6B rather than C6F. So in this case, I'm going to knit 3, and then I'm going to take 3 stitches hold them to the back, knit 3, and then bring these back up to my working needle so that I could knit these. And then I'm going to purl the remaining. So that's the first one. Now the remaining 3 rows are going to be just following the pattern. So the next one is knit 5, purl 9 till the end of the row. Row 5 is purl 5, knit 9, purl 5, knit 9 all the way through to the end of the row. Row 6 would be knit 5, purl 9 all the way through to the end of the row. Now for row 7 is where we do the second portion of the cable. So we would purl 5, then we would knit 3, we would take the 3 stitches and move them to the back. So in this case now we're doing C6B. So we would knit 3, and we would take these stitches, move them on the working needle, and then knit 3. And then we would purl 5 to get to the second portion of the pattern. So now we would do is go straight into C6F. So take the first 3 stitches and move it to the stitch holder and move it to the front. Then knit 3. Then take that, put the stitches back onto the working needle from the stitch holder and knit. And then you would finish off knitting 3 and purling 5. the last row for this 8-row pattern is knit 5, purl 9 all the way through to the end. I hope you liked this video. If you did, definitely don't forget to click that like button. And if you're new, welcome. Do subscribe so that you could check out all my videos about knitting. Various different patterns, various different projects, as well as a bit of a history on knitting itself. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do check tomorrow for another video on cables, this time creating basket stitch. Until then, relax, enjoy, and keep knitting.